They're about to send 80 trillion into this space, and XRP is going to make the biggest gains in my personal opinion. Now, in this video, I want to talk to you about what a CEO, well-known CEO, just said recently on what is coming to the space with the big banks. And in this video, I want to separate facts from FUD, feelings from the facts, and give you a real clear idea on what is coming to this market. If you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, type an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and let's get into it. I thought this video would be very fitting to do today as it's rainy out, gloomy, and in this space here lately, it's felt very much so doom and gloom. A lot in the retail crowd feel as though there's no end in sight and that things won't turn around anytime soon in terms of price action for these digital assets. And if you've been in this space for a long time, you know that just as quickly as things can dip, they can rip as well. And XRP historically moves in explosive moves when it moves. We don't know exactly always when it's going to move, but sometimes it will move out of nowhere and it will absolutely be sent soaring. And so in this video, I want to play you this clip, talk to you about a couple updates here as well. But again, separating some of the FUD from what is actually factual. Here recently, I heard someone saying that they believe that XRP will only hit $5 to $8 in the next 5 to 8 years, which is absolute insanity to me. I don't fear of what is coming to XRP. I know exactly what is coming to XRP. What I fear is that a lot of individuals that hear statements like that, bearish statements, will become bearish. They will fall victim to the sentiment, the negative sentiment out there, and get out and miss on the greatest wealth transfer in history. And we are closer than ever to clarity in this market, and that is the #1 catalyst to send this market soaring. Now, I'm going to play you this clip from CEO of Uphold, the CEO of Uphold, talking about this transfer, and he's looking at it long term, but I want you all to keep in mind, with clarity, we know that these banks are ready to go. They're ready to come in a big way, and we're not talking about billions, we're talking about trillions. Check it out.
What banks are waking up to is, over the next 15 years, there's going to be the largest wealth transfer in history.
It's already started.
It's already started. From baby boomers and Gen X to Gen Z and Gen Alpha. $80 trillion of wealth is going to be transferred to digital native generations. You know, these are people who are going to expect money and investments to be as instantly movable as a text or a video file. And, you know, blockchain really is best seen as a recognition that most money and financial assets are just digital information on ledgers.
Right.
But in the legacy world, there are lots of different ledgers that don't talk to each other. And so you end up with unnecessary friction and cost and intermediaries. Whereas this new coming generation is going to expect instant movement of money globally. And that's what blockchain facilitates. So, you know, the big story here is banks need to prepare for what this coming digital native generation are going to want, you know, from financial services.
Now, with all of that being said, guys, and just under an hour ago, we got breaking news. U.S. banking regulator says banks can hold crypto to pay blockchain network fees, according to Bloomberg. Things are changing rapidly. Now, I recently heard that the Winklevoss twins were talking about how hopefully you bought Bitcoin under 90K because that's the last time it will go under 90K, which could be true. Maybe it is true. Maybe it's not. But what I will say, and specifically with XRP, is yes, we could see a bit of a dip. But when you take a look out long term, and also what is coming with the Clarity Act and where the prices of XRP is going with these institutions, as we know, we are about to see capital flock to this market, the sums of trillions. We are extremely cheap. At $5 to $8, we would still be extremely cheap in my personal opinion. Again, this is not the time to fall victim to FUD. This is the time to dig deep, take a look at what you hold with XRP. And so this is the time to, I believe, stay away from the FUD, try to be that beacon of light, to be that be able to see the end of the light of the tunnel and understanding exactly what is the facts versus the FUD, what is factual versus just our feelings at the current moment. Because the market can beat you down, it can exhaust you, and days when the market feels like it's never going to turn around, it can turn around just as quick. That's all I got for you for now. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate both your time and support. We'll leave some links below if you want a Ledger wallet self-custody for your assets. I'll leave Ledger. They've been around for over 10 years. Best in the business, in my personal opinion. And I'll see you all in the next one.